Hey guys, Wild for Games here for you, and I wanted to go over TwitchCon 2017. I was fortunate enough to go last year and I had a blast. I was even more fortunate to get featured in the artist gallery and have my own booth to sell my original artworks. Everything was fun, I met a lot of cool people, I got to see a lot of fun things, and I got a lot of great feedback from my own stream and feedback from the con itself of what people would like to see for 2017. So let's go over some of the things that we hope to see and some of our best guesses that we want to see for TwitchCon 2017. So right off the bat, a lot of the coolest things were held in Kappa Theater. That's good and fine, except a lot of people were held up in lines trying to get merchandise or trying to demo a game or trying to meet their favorite streamer at the meet and greet. So why not split the difference? Why not put a lot of the things that were in Kappa Theater inside the exhibit hall and give it its own kind of theater-esque place to be demonstrated? This way, a lot of people that are waiting in lines or walking around or waiting for some other event or their group to meet up, they have something to watch. I would love to see a lot of interactive games and or demos or even shows, for example. You can have things like dueling artists, perhaps even DJs or singers go off against each other or finish the lyric kind of game. You could have daily scavenger hunts that are always going on, so that way people revisit certain sections or go back to different halls trying to finishing their card. You could have even things like Twitch Iron Chef. I would love to see other chefs go up against other chefs, or even groups of chefs against other chefs. Why not give that? You could even do things like Twitch dating games or Twitch singled out. This way it interacts the audience to play along and have a good time. You could even do things like a silent auction with the proceeds going to charity if you wanted to. A lot of these things would be a lot of fun interactive games that they could be held inside the exhibition hall to make people keep flowing and coming back. You could also even have something like Twitch Trivia or Twitch Jeopardy, competing other viewers or streamers, broadcasters, or even admins themselves against one another to see who knows the most anime, or who knows the most movie logic, or who knows the most about a certain game, or even just certain events in pop culture. Would be so much fun to compete against and cheer your fellow streamer, viewer, broadcaster, admin on. One of the things that I would really like to see, and I know it's difficult, is I'd like to see a lot more indie vendors, indie developers, indie games, indie artists, indie musicians, a lot of things like that. It was really tough for a lot of those people to get in because I think the basic price for one booth that was standing up at TwitchCon was $10,000. That's a big investment to make if you're an indie person. I hope that they show a little more support to people that are up and coming, that can make a groundbreaking announcement at TwitchCon. I'd love to see a lot more indie games or a lot of indie artists or a lot of indie music that has relevancy to the TwitchCon sphere and stratosphere that it has. It'd be really cool to see all those new people groundbreak or even pop in for even if it's just one day in a certain section at TwitchCon. So one of the coolest things that they were able to show off was the actual Twitch gallery. And it was really fun and interesting to see all the different art styles that were there. And Twitch is already expanding on this by allowing people who usually don't submit their art in a printed medium to actually submit in a digital medium this time with an actual video clip. I think it's something like 30 seconds long that you're able to do. So this way, if you're a sculptor, you can take a nice clip of it, or if you do leather work or body paints or anything like that, you can show it off this time around. But I would love if they added upon that. It'd be nice if they had the ability to vote on some of the best artworks there, and the winners could actually receive a prize. It could be something as small as a small medal or recognition or even bits. It'd be nice if there was the ability to buy the art, original or print. I would really be interested in actually to purchase a lot of the art that I saw there. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It'd be really interesting if there were social links, so this way you could meet the streamer at certain times, or if they were going to be near their art piece at that time, you could do a meet and greet with them. Or if Twitch even did a small little interview, so that way they got a little more widespread on their own Twitch channel, or even the Twitch Creative Jumbotron. It'd be really cool to meet all these fellow artists in certain aspects. Sticking with the art and creative side, one of the things that I had the most success with is when I actually live demoed me painting and I incorporated people that were walking by to paint along with me. It broke a lot of barriers and brought a lot of shells down, and it made it fun and interactive for all the people around us. I would love it if Twitch did something the same. Twitch should have art demos from well-known broadcasters or beginning broadcasters, or teach along classes. I'd be willing to do it myself of having people to come in and learn how to. And this way it gets more viewers, broadcasters engaged with meeting a wider audience and actually spreading out creative even more. So it'd be fun to see all these different workshops that can be applied on the ground floor. If there was one big letdown at TwitchCon, it was the food. And by that I mean there was none. The only thing that they offered were pretzels and cookies. All day, every day. You were burnt out. Not only to the last day did I find that there was food, it was upstairs, outside, and around a corner. So how about this time we have concession stands? And even better yet, how about we have nice food or food trucks that maybe come along? Or even better yet, can we please have some booze? I mean, we're all mature enough to handle it. So please, hopefully we get some food and booze this time around because I am tired of Mrs. Fields' cookies. I don't think I can handle it anymore. One of the things that was really cool that I didn't get to experience too much because I was busy working a booth, but I did get a chance to do it every now and then, is a lot of places to meet and relax and chill with fellow viewers and broadcasters. One of the things that they did a lot was a kind of like a meet and greet with coffee in the very morning. I would like to see that almost implemented even more. If they had places to relax and chill, like a lounge, or a place to do coffee every morning, or a place to where you all can meet to charge your phone, or even photo booths, which I know that they did, but it'd be nice if they did something to make you come back all the time, like different props every day, or certain people that you can meet to do photos there and have a fun time. So meeting places were done, but I'd like to see that maybe even expanded perhaps for a place to relax and chill. So one of the main reasons we all go to TwitchCon, other than having a fun time and getting away to relax, is obviously to network. We all want to try to grow. We all want to try to become bigger. We're all reaching for the brass ring of partnership, or if you're a partner, you're looking to grow your audience. And the only way you can do that is by networking, obviously. So hopefully Twitch will find a way to have a network assistance program go on, or some type of networking go on to help out big, medium, and small streamers alike. Some of the things they can try to do is, since they ever implemented communities, is why not have meeting areas where they can do a certain style of community. For example, they could have a place between 1 and 2 where speedrunners all meet in a certain location and they can all talk in certain things, or the Minecraft community can meet in a certain area and communicate and meet new broadcasters alike, so that way they can find out if they want to host, maybe grow off those people, ask things that worked for them or things that didn't work for them. So it'd be nice if there was some kind of network assistance or network planning out program that would be implemented either into the schedule or places where people can meet, rather than just random happenstance of running across some fellow streamers. One of my favorite things on Twitch, and probably maybe one of yours, is the Bob Ross channel. It's amazing. It's fun. It's great. It's educational. It's inspiring, and it's fun, and people all come away with a smile from it. And I don't want to see that go away. So hopefully they expand the Bob Ross channel in a few certain ways. One of the ways I hope they do it is maybe show the Happy Little Painter documentary, or even broadcast it on the Bob Ross Twitch channel, which would be really fun. And in my research about Bob Ross, I was able to find out they actually did one last season. Unfortunately, Bob got too sick, but they had the paintings that they did. It would be really fun if the Bob Ross company broadcasted them. Not with Bob, obviously, but if they got one of their CRI instructors to recreate the paintings and broadcast those on maybe the CRI Fridays. It'd be really fun to see how Bob Ross's legacy still continues and goes on through all these different painters, and it'd be fun to give a nice conclusion to the paintings that he last did that never really got to be shown. So if that's ever able to be possible, I think that'd be a sweet tip of the cap to him, and also something really, really fun to look at. Speaking of Bob Ross, he's kind of a Twitch icon. And that leads me to think, well, there's got to be another Twitch icon coming around. They did it with Julia Child and food, and I think we're going to need somebody else. All of these cool things that have been introduced with the Power Rangers and the Mystery Theater 3000 coming in, and all these new things that they're grabbing in to broadcast, but we still need another kind of iconic icon like Bob Ross that's had such staying power. And I think we're going to get one probably at TwitchCon, and I'm going to take my best guess in a upcoming video, so pay attention to that and look for that coming up here in the next few weeks. Well, we mentioned Power Rangers, and with the movie coming in, and we showed the series on Twitch, and the DVD coming out shortly, I'm going to assume that maybe we're going to see some guest appearances, and I really hope, and it would be really fun to actually see some of the original cast of the Power Rangers actually come to TwitchCon. Maybe do a panel and talk about the series and everything on there. I know the Green Ranger just had an incident with actually going to con, so this could be a little far-fetched. So fingers crossed for Amy Jo Johnson. You are my boyhood crush, so please come to TwitchCon. I'm asking you, please. It'd be really fun. But it'd be great to see a lot of guest stars actually show up to TwitchCon and do a panel and talk about their experiences with games, the media, being in movies and TV. It'd be really fun to hear those kind of things since we've been showing a lot more of that on Twitch itself. And that concludes my list. Those are all the things I can think of that I would like to see or want to see at TwitchCon. Question of the day is, what would you guys like to see at TwitchCon 2017? Write a comment below. I'm sure this is in no way a comprehensive list. I'm sure I missed a lot of great things, or even I said things that were actually there that I just didn't get to experience myself. But I'm looking forward to TwitchCon 2017. It's going to be a blast meeting you and meeting all the other new people that have come into the creative world, the game world, and the broadcasting world itself. So I can't wait to see you guys all there. Have a great time and take care. This video is sponsored by FlareDash, an online marketplace for streamers and content creators looking to expand their brand. Simply load your designs, logos, or artwork and start selling while you stream. FlareDash has unique streamer features like in-stream alerts, promotional overlays, merchandise giveaway tool, and more. Sell your stream today with FlareDash.com.